Back, I'm Gertie Rude. Back again, a Tuesday mood. Well, here we are. I thought what we'd do tonight is we'd look at this, because this I find quite, mystifying. Amongst a number of adjectives I could have used. Harry and Meghan are entitled... No, stop. Who says this? That's a slur. They're disingenuous? They're something, but ingenuous. Go, okay, yeah, I'll go with that. Says neighbours in Los Angeles. Oh, I thought they were like the stars of the neighbourhood or something or other. But whatever. So, should we jump in and see what's happening with poor old Barry and Megalite? Anyway, let's go. Come on.
Meghan and Harry. Now, interesting
what
stuff.
Have they done?
You and I have been discussing now for about 2 solid weeks the fallout from this extraordinary 8,000-word article in Vanity Fair magazine.
I did review it first, peoples, on the VooTube and the VooTube Cybers, Souks and Boulevards. I did. I found it one Sunday morning and thought, oh, that's interesting. So anyway, yeah. So it's on my back catalogue somewhere, but everyone's done it anyway. So
which basically, no ifs, no buts, says that Meghan is the bullying boss from hell, who terrifies all her staff. And that's about the 3rd time she's received some very serious bullying allegations. So basically everyone...
There's no smoke without fire. Is there fire that doesn't emit smoke? It might happen, and it might be happening next time somebody in the Vatican does something and they put the smoke out the window. Or is that what's going to happen in Monty Shit Show very soon, when we see the smoke emitting from their chimney and we just know that something's happened? A new king has been born, or divorced, or something like that. Right, let's go.
He's saying, hey, the problem with Meghan is she bullies her staff.
Oh, no.
Whether or not it's true, everybody believes it.
I believe it.
Believes that
I
now.
believe it.
Now, Harry and Meghan...
She wants to bleed employ me. Ha! That would be like putting 2 ferrets in a sack.
Who are obsessed with their image, obsessed with publicity.
For
a long time now, I've been pursuing this strategy that it's best if they don't appear together.
No, it's better.
They appear...
Can I just say, it's probably best, Kev, and I'm gesticulating to my right like you are, that I think that when you say it's probably best they don't appear, and then you add the word together, I think it would be best if they just don't appear. That would be really good. That would be fabulous.
Solo, separately
to
each other.
Don't
they briefly
separately.
Were together when they went down to the LA fires.
They're trying to make out the separating yolks from the white, aren't they? Oh, that was wrong. Sorry.
How did that work out for them? Not very well, really.
What an
People
analogy,
disgusted by their photo op appearance in the fire-ravaged remnants of poor old LA, calling them disaster tourists. And tragedy vultures, and so on and so forth. So they didn't like grief grifters. Nobody liked that. But that was one of the very few appearances they've made together for a long, long time now. Best part of a year.
Oh, I remember those halcyon days. Weren't they wonderful? Weren't they absolutely blissful? I think it was from after Nigeria, before the Ingriftus or whatever else they've got up to, right across Christmas. Nobody knew where they were, and it was like, I don't know, a Nirvana sort of world, wasn't it? Those salad years. Right, let's go.
They're image masters.
Can we go back there, please?
So, people prefer you on your own. Anyway, that hasn't really worked out.
Can you imagine that if you were married? You're a celebrity couple, but people prefer you on your... No, people actually don't prefer you at all, and if they did prefer you, it would be because one of them happens to be in the lineage of the blood royal, my darlings. But apart from that, if he was just Mr. Joe Soap, neither of them would be welcome. Let's have it right.
Getting an avalanche of negative publicity every single day. They're still finding out from the public don't like them very much. So we're hearing now...
They've got the message after, what was it, the 20... When did they start all this shenanigans? Was it 2019? It was. It was in the autumn of 2019, wasn't it, all this started? It was probably going on before, but it become in the public domain type of thing after... So what's that, 6 years? No, it was about 6 years.
That there's another vault farce that they may go back to...
get the message at last, and they still won't get it, guys. They still won't get it. They still force themselves down our throats, literally and metaphorically.
Appearing together, that they've got a new strategy, a new tactic, and it's
Listen, I've reviewed the bleeding town and country thing when they invited us to, well, she invited the whole world to gorp her porch. Can you imagine? I mean, I've been in therapy, well, I haven't, but, I mean, if I was in therapy, I would have been in therapy. Have you had to gorp at her porch? No, you haven't. I have. There you go.
Togetherness for Harry and Meghan when they appear in public. So that's a bit of a change of direction.
That's right. We expect Harry and Meghan to both be at the Invictus Games. That's coming up next week in Canada.
Oh,
and
please, is that a thing? Oh, sorry. Really? I didn't know that. I'd heard it was Love is in the Air. Or in their case, Dosh is in the Air. I heard Ingrifftus was going on and it was in Canada, but I didn't know it's next week. Oh, thrilling. Really? No wonder you've got those little fluffy lambs on your bleeding sweatshirt or whatever it is, your thingy, fleece. Yeah, she's got a fleece on with fleeces. Yes, it reminds me of that song. Is it Moby used to do that song? Little fluffy clouds. Yeah, that's what she's got on. Little fluffy clouds of lambikins. It must be spring, you know, darlings. It must be because the Ingrifftus is on. So in the spirit of that, and I raising money, you know, for the veterans of the, you know, other abled people. Yeah, so she's obviously going to be there, and she's probably going to wear her knickers again and wander around showing her legs in front of people that are, you know, differentially appended due to their valour. There she's going to be, you know, in couture, making it all look like rags that she's just took off some cleaning lady's washing line, i.e. Gertz. Stole them, I might add as well, she don't pay. Plunked them on and then charged Ingrifftus for couture. Basically, that's what's going to happen. And then, oh no, Travelodge. She's not going to do no premiere in. Oh no. She's going to want the Emperor's Suite, or the King's Suite, or the whatever it is, Royal Suite of the top hotel in the top whatever, and charge it to Ingrifftus. And then probably what's going to happen, they're going to take probably a private plane, you know. They're not going to EasyJet it, are they? To be fair, you know they're not. So, anyway, let's plunge on.
The idea is that there's going to be this renewed
What's really going to happen is they're going to have an outing next week. She's going to have a holiday. It's going to be splendid. Everything's going to be marvellous. She's going to get a moosh on all the papers in all the magazines. She's going to be the topic of the week, probably. Because, what is it they say about publicity? All publicity is good publicity. There's no such thing, really, as bad publicity. If you're into having publicity, then there you go. Just, yeah, it's the words out there. She is the most well-known woman in the world, in rather the same way that Diana is, or maybe Catherine, Princess of Wales is, but for different reasons, you see. And depending on where your headspace is, she don't care. She's on everybody's lips, you know, darlings.
On the Sussexes as a couple, as a brand, showcasing them as a family, is what one source told the Express. Now, I disagree with you a little bit. I think that Meghan recognizes that Prince Harry gets glowing coverage when he's by himself.
Because
but when she walks a red carpet alone, she is utterly destroyed over how frivolous and, you know, shallow her...
Well, you said it, darling. I don't want to interject or interrupt or in any way, whatever the word is, but obviously that is the point. People are pissed off with it. A lot of people across the world are struggling at the moment, really struggling. And, I mean, have you looked at the Congo? Don't even go there. People don't care, really. So wherever she is, she's just vacuous and vacant and there to get all the shits and clicks. She, look at me, look at marvellous me. Oh, look, I'm hugging somebody that's got some disease or something or other. You know what I mean? She's just... we're over it. And you're right, it's shallow. It's circa sort of 1980s. We're in a new era now. And I just wish she'd get with the bloody era.
Pursuits seem, compared to Prince Harry, who actively supports these charities, most of which he's been involved with since he was a teenager or a young man. So I believe that it's a two-parter, that Meghan loathes the negative press that she receives, when she's solo,
Yeah.
and that it's that really damaging claim in the Vanity Fair article that Meghan Markle would have the audacity to shop a potential post-divorce book.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to clear the air there, we have got to look like a united front. So this is a report saying that there's...
Yeah, but it's like Lady C said, that has got to have come from her camp. Because no publisher would have mooted that and said, and just put it out as PR. Oh yeah, we've been approached for divorce, but this, that and the other. It must have been from her camp. Because if they were happily married and she had been mooting that, she'd have said, oh, I'm thinking of writing a book, which she has posited that idea a number of times before. Writing her memoirs of being in the royal family, she was there for about 2 weeks, wasn't she? To be fair, she was. Let's have it right. And she's intimated that she's got lots of tales to tell and lots of tea to spill. So if they were happily married, that would have been what would have been mooted by the publishers, even if they were making it up. The fact that it was then leaked that she'd approached a number, or her people on her behalf, and approached a number of publishing houses, mooting the point of what would the figure be in the event of a post-divorce. Reveal all. Do you get me? Or as M's on Big Reveal on X. Big reveal. It's going to be a big reveal. It's big, and she's going to reveal it.
Still working with Ashley Hansen, the one of their last employees to leave under the Sussexes, a full-time position. She's created her own firm.
Oh my God.
And it's Ashley's guidance that they should look more united and together. Prioritize joint appearance.
I ain't even being funny. Do you know what I mean? They actually pay people. That's like paying somebody to come out of my gaff and go, right, what you need to do, like, you need to, make beans on toast, you need to put the bread in the toaster, you need to warm the beans up. I mean, you can put them in the saucepan, warm them up on the stove. Or you'd be really bleeding fashionable and put them in a bowl and just warm them up in the bleeding microwave, love. I know you're in the Stone Ages and every day of the week you sat out in the back garden eating it over a bleeding bonfire. But I'm going to put you on the straight and narrow now. I'm going to make you a culinary bleeding chef. I'm going to tell you the bleeding obvious. Why are they paying people to tell them what is so... They go, oh yeah, we're running out of money. Well, there you go. Start acting normal. Be like a human being. Why have you paid somebody to tell you that? Honest to God, are fooling their money.
Because that could potentially, according to Ashley, improve their image. It says it was important for the Sussexes to appear together.
It's important for a married couple. I mean, stop the press. It's groundbreaking. This is groundbreaking. Whatever the word is. It is. They've worked it out. They're a celeb couple and they've worked out that if they appear together and act normal, it might actually behoove them monetarily or even credibility-wise. Oh, I give up.
When it comes to the Invictus, it's such a worthwhile event, and they want their children to continue this campaign once they're gone. So, trying to make Invictus more family friendly, but at the end of the day, I suspect that the ultimate objective for
when you say their children, darling, this is becoming increasingly, day by day, almost hour by hour, a moot point, sweetheart. So what I'm going to do is just move over it.
Was to try to, get some of Prince Harry's positive press, try to bask in his glow, because he does. Even you and I talk about him differently when he's solo.
Yeah, well,
do you know what? When she said so, I thought she was going to say "buh." Do you ever do that with people when they're speaking and they say something, you think, oh, and they go, oh, and you think, oh, thank God for that. When he's so low. Oh, well, that is an added bonus, isn't it? Solo or sober. Both of them are good. You know what I mean? Tick.
Fifth in line to the throne. He'll always
Fifth in line to the throne? I'll be
she's
blowed.
Just a wannabe. Maybe that's what she's trying to
Listen, if that Melt got on the bleeding throne, we'd have one ruler and it wouldn't be him, it would be his missus.
Get prosper in the royal glow of his international superstardom or something. But in terms of publicity strategy, or their various strategies, I mean, Meghan is now becoming like a whirling dervish.
Oh, look at Camilla! Look at Camilla! Oh, hello, girl. Do you know what I mean? She looks like one of them Edwardian ladies, you know, darlings. She looks like Daisy Warwick. She really does. Lily Lantry, or somebody like... I love that hat. I wouldn't, obviously, because I'm a pleb. But somebody like the Queen? Yeah, it's cool. Pretty cool. I wonder who's dressing her. Do you think it might be Angela Kelly, who used to dress the late Queen? And she did do her magnificently. Because she did used to look rough, didn't she? I love the Queen. Do you get me? Obviously, she's departed. But in the 80s, she had that sort of harsh thing. And then she got rid of that dresser, and at some point in the 2000s, she got Angela Kelly. And Angela Kelly was hot to trot. She really made that lady look classy, didn't she? She made her look like a queen, let's have it right. And if you can hear a row in the background, it's my usual excuse is kids screaming and shouting and enjoying themselves.
No, us appearing together, it doesn't work. Let's appear solo.
What's Kate? Look at Kate.
Oh, wait a minute. Appearing solo isn't working. Let's appear together.
Oh, this is old. Oh, I thought this had just happened. It's got to be old, because look, old Barry Barrington's on his own and looks normal, and he's got a full head of hair.
No, let's not appear together. Let's appear
let's just divorce her and come back to England.
What do we learn from that helter-skelter of different tactics? We learn there isn't really a solution for these two, either separately...
I love old Anne. She rocked the Duke of Wellington, didn't she, darlings? If you remember. She did. She didn't care. She rocked it because I think she's the head of the regiment of what would have been the Duke of Wellingtons if he hadn't been brown bed, like about 100 odd years or more. Actually, more than 100 years. Oh, yeah, probably about 200 now. Anyway, I think it might be. And, yeah, she doesn't care. She just gets it on. She just marches about the place, and she had that plume, didn't she? Do you remember the plume? Was it in the Queen's funeral? Yes. Oh, yeah, she deployed the plume. Don't mess with Anne.
Or together.
She'll deploy the plume, darlings.
Do not love them. I mean, as you say quite rightly, people are always mesmerised by the mystique of royalty. He's a member of the British royal family. People will always be sort of compelled to have a look at him.
I've been on the sunbeds down the bleeding sunbed studio where old Donald Trump goes. Look at me, I'm lovely now, luscious.
But these two, as a celebrity item, whether or not they're separate or together, it's just a no-no. They're not happening, and they never will they?
Yeah, well, I think I'm glad you brought up the bully allegations, because I think they're relevant to this article, or to this incident, or to this issue.
Is it?
If Meghan Markle had ever acknowledged the hurt feelings of her former employees, I do believe that people would be more likely to inevitably forgive her, maybe. But
oh my God, when you're digging a hole, stop digging, love. Listen, that's not going to happen. She's been going, well, mindfulness and wellness and authentic and kindness and compassion and all this BS. How long have we had that? Oh, about 18 she married him. We've had it for a solid 7 years, love. So, yeah, even if she did do a mere card, we'd go, all right, I'll put myself on the table. I'll just put my cards straight out. Yes, I was a rotten little bleeding bully. Where's she going to go from there? Because the song will always remain the same. Do you get me, capiche? A little seagull will squawk the same tune its entire bleeding rodent life. Yes, it will. With that, I've had enough on board. So, yeah, I'm going to go and make myself some tea. I think I deserve it. Because I don't know whether you've realised, but I am half the woman I used to be, darlings. I think it might be stress. I think I might need feeding up, people. Anyway, I love you and leave you wherever you are in the world. You know I love you all individually. You know it. Wherever you are in the world, have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, good night. Take care and be cool. I know you're all super cool people anyway. Love you.